kind of heading a little bit south is right there. You're once you get roughly about 88 miles. When you're in the reef, you'll be about 5 miles. Oh, it might be another part. But the turtles are out here. That hour during the water. They're definitely out there. Oh, I'm going to put you in the water in about 15 to 25 minutes. That way, and you know that you're should he go down there? That was the only thing that makes it down there. May have an angle on the way back.
Lois that's doing it?
Yeah, I mean that could definitely.
That's it. It's
caused like a.
Like I keep dumping it out, but I've got so much salt water in my sinuses right now. It's like it's burning, so I gotta get calm it down. Okay. Feeling better.
Volvé, Diego. Volvé, hasta allá. Allá es donde más hay, ¿no?
Sí.
Acá la mancha
más o menos, ¿eh? Te quería, acá también cerquita hay.
Sí.
白痴哦，那壳都一直他妈皱，你用铁锤打它，它不会动的。你拿菜刀砍它，搞不好是它会动掉。
Io non entraria in Italia con un tocarlo.
No!
Sì,
Matt Albert, come. Come. Hold. Come. Hold. Hold. You want food? Fletcher! Come. You want a snack? Do you want food? Come. 25 years old. They can be the age of a human. They can reach 60, 70, 80 years. They're the smartest reptiles in the world. See, it's very easy to point from a distance and say it is dangerous. You will stay away your entire life. But it's very hard to figure out. They're smarter than you think. The Godzilla, King Kong, Jaws, monsters are created by the human mouth. We talk more about bad news than we do good news. Remember, human nature. Alligators and crocodiles and caimans are found all around the world. They're the smartest reptiles in the world. They're smarter than a snake, smarter than a lizard. They are not as smart as a dog or a cat, but they eat them all the time. They're experts catching anything they want to catch. Human beings must have common sense, but it is not very common. If an alligator is on land or a crocodile, many humans might approach him, touch him, maybe even sit on him. If one of them does it, the rest follow. Many times that an animal attacks, it is human error. Remember, an animal is like a person. We eat, sleep, and make babies. So do they. They are not an animal that is looking always to attack and kill everything. This doesn't exist. This is our creation. This animal is very balanced. We must never swim in the water where they live. You look like food. You lose all of your body size. It goes underwater. You're splashing. We don't swim good. Anything that swims good does not splash a lot. So you are a wounded small snack because all he sees is your head sticking out of the water. You will eat an M&M without thinking about it. But a very large steak you will think twice about. So your head is like a little M&M. The big steak outside of the water, they think twice about going after. In Africa, the crocodiles eat large zebras, wildebeest. When they see a human squatting down at the edge of the water, you lost your body size. And washing clothes, the crocodile is used to bringing down a 1,000-pound zebra. You look like an M&M, an appetizer. Fat Albert, you want a snack? Come. Hold. The alligator has a little more of a wide round snout. Crocodiles have more of a narrow pointed snout. They grow back their teeth. They can go through thousands of teeth in a lifetime. They lose a tooth, they grow it back. The nose is located up front. They can smell something a mile away from where they're at. The smell gets stronger, they get closer, and they use their eyes to find their food. They have very good eyesight. He is saying pretty please with a lot of respect. He's asking me very gently for food. What do you call this? This is a relationship. Okay? Don't forget that man's best friend is not man. It's called the dog. Your dog will sit at home thinking about you the whole time. Your child, you raise him and at 15 years old he will steal your card to go visit a girl. Okay? And then tell you he didn't do it. Killer! Do you want food? Come, Killer, come. He is the oldest one in here. He's about 30 years old. Killer, come, come. They have a very powerful set of jaws. Nothing bites harder than a crocodilian. Not a shark, no animal. They bite way harder than any other animal in the world. Come. You want more food? Come. 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 Want a snack? He has ears behind his eyes. Ears. 2 of them. They're closed so that nothing dirty in the water gets inside. Splashing's their favorite sound. They can hear splashing a whole football field away from where they're at. He can communicate underwater, above water, on land. He vocalizes. We speak to each other, us humans. Many animals communicate through sound also. This is one of them. Crocodilians vocalize. Their eyes can sink into their skulls. This keeps them from losing the eyes in a fight. A clear eyelid acts like a mask when they go underwater, and a regular eyelid like ours, when he doesn't want to see or he wants to go to sleep, he simply closes the eyes. These bumps on their backs cut through the water without rippling the water, like the shape of a bottom of a boat, made to cut through the water efficiently. These bones on their back are surrounded by cartilage so they can be flexible, like your ribs. And then they protect them. They act like an armor, like your ribs, protecting your vital organs. The tail, from here on back, he can grow a new one if he lost in the fight. He loses the leg. The blood clots, preventing him from bleeding to death. Today, human beings have to raise and farm alligators and crocodiles around the world. We use them in the medical field. We use them in science projects tested against bacteria, cancers, AIDS, diabetes. Crocodilians' proteins in their blood are sold to you as antibiotics in pill form and cream form. You just don't know it. Raise your hand if you know what's in your antibiotics. Look around. The day you're taking a pill and a very weird, strange piece of skin grows on your butt and you look in the mirror, you remember that guy in the Everglades told you about it. Just kidding. I'm trying to put fear into you. These animals swim fast. They're fast on land and water. We must respect them. But alligators, since the year 1970, have killed less than 30 human beings in the whole United States where they're found. But it can happen. So we must have common sense. In his chest, he has a heart that can slow down under 1 heartbeat a minute. 5 hours on a cold winter day underwater, buried in the mud. 1 year without eating, surviving off his own muscle and body fat. You know what they do best? Well, we don't know how to do it all. Last through time as a species. Today we're worried about lasting through time. Meanwhile, this animal's existed for millions of years. You know why? Because he doesn't care what time it is. He doesn't want to go somewhere. And he doesn't want everything around him. He's happy. 90% of their life, this is what they do. Relax. So what is this? Nothing bad, right? Peaceful, right? Tranquility and satisfaction. The number one thing we are not. Remember always, this is the king of the jungle of the Everglades, the last of the living dinosaurs. They're born out of eggs this big. When they come out of an egg, they're this big. Birds, snakes, turtles, fish, all animals eat them when they're small. That is why these animals are not overpopulated like humans. Human beings have evolved technology now for a long time, and we have the most overpopulated time of all times. Remember, overpopulation is one of our biggest downfalls that makes us consume more, okay? And things that are barely existing as it is. I will mention some of the animals around the world disappearing just to bring it into perspective. Gorillas, chimpanzees, orangutans, all the largest primates in the world, all the largest whales in the world, all the largest cats, Bengal tiger, Siberian tiger, lions, gorillas, rhinoceros, elephants, all around the world, even the largest species of crocodilians. Yes! We are the most dangerous thing in the world. People ask me, have you been bitten? I have bites all over the body. They're from the women of South Beach, not the alligators. Okay, this is an animal to respect. I hope today you understand them a little better. Remember, all around the world, human beings are part of nature. We're forgetting the side effect of technology. Remember always to do more for nature. Without nature, you can't even breathe. And they are the future of tomorrow, the children. If parents don't teach them they're part of nature, we will really be lost with video games and technology. And then there will be no future for the human. Remember always, you're a caretaker of the planet. And thank you very much for coming to the Everglades. Give them a hand for not biting me. I'm going to bring out an alligator out there this big if you want to hold them and take pictures. We have a small little fee, it's only $3 to go.
Look inside that laser. You will see something like it. Right in this area.
Liceo de la ciudad de Miami. Esta es la casa de nuestro equipo de básquetbol, los actuales campeones de la NBA, los Miami Heat. Ahí están viendo este edificio tan importante para nuestra ciudad. All right, now on your coming up on our right hand side, we're going to go right by the Adrian Arch Center. There we go. Ahí lo están viendo a mano derecha. Okay, if you keep on looking to your right-hand side, that white round building, that is Miami's baseball stadium. It's called the Marlins Park, folks. Okay,
only smoke in one area in this vessel, which is downstairs, outside in the bow area. Once again, only in the bow area are you permitted to smoke. Alright folks, we're going to begin very shortly. Vamos a comenzar muy pronto.
Get it. Ah, get it. Yeah, get it. What's that little flick of the finger?
to the
Sea, and the marina here is one of the largest in South Florida, having space to us 400 yards. Hemos llegado a la ciudad de Miami Beach y se da a conocer como el distrito de arte del mundo por los lindos colores de sus especialistas. Bad Boys 1 y 2, Chico Malo 2, Cancún, Capullo. La mansión más cara, linda y grande de esta isla, y nunca me van a creer a quién le pertenece. 3 years just to be able to construct it. 3 años nada más para poder construirla. $50 million. 50 millones de dólares. The palm trees that go around the property were imported from South Africa. $10,000 each palm tree, and there's 32. The next mansion is red with a yellow guest house, and it belongs to Thomas Kramer. He is the man that designed the Puerto Fino Tower that we saw in Miami Beach. And his mansion is a 5-star mansion because he paid $80,000 just for an AC unit, because he used to say that it was too hot for him here in Miami, so he put AC in his $180,000.
Para cada casa. Yeah, baby. Para cada casa. Bonito.
Esta bonita está construindo o vidro novo, né? La ventana
And the last mansion here in Floride is all the way at the end, covered by all the plants. Yours $30,000 a week. La mansión blanca con margaritas y escaleras estilo caracol es una mansión que se renta para los ricos y los famosos. La última persona que lo usó fue Usher para una fiesta privada, pero Shakira también lo ha usado. Y esta mansión blanca puede ser suya $30,000 a la semana. Así nada.